Look who I found.
Hey, everybody.
He was just kicking around.
Not doing very much.
So I was like, hey, you come here. And again, he wasn't even supposed to be here, but I told him this morning, I said, Darren, our loved ones need you, because where this course is going, this one seems to have a lot of fatherly wisdom.
And where that comes from, I can only behold. I'm not going to imply anything, but all I'm suggesting is that it's there. And I've been accused of, oh, you don't have children, Darren. You don't really know what it's all about. Really? I have all of you as children. What are you talking about? It's all perspective. Where's your heart at? That's, again, trying to expound on things. We're making little bits and progresses here and there. And all of this is collectively adding up to be something very quick. This is, again, I believe it's the last page of scripture. Christ talks about coming quickly 3 times on the last page of the Bible. The last page. The quickening of events here is what I'm talking about again. And this is why Jody's going to talk here in a moment about why we're putting a lot of focus and attention on the youngsters right now. And we got some pretty cool things coming to share with you here in just a moment. But we're already at a point now where we're almost on autopilot, as if we know we are going to achieve some incredible things. Our focus now is the younger generation. It has to be. Let's consider ourselves much improved. Let's consider ourselves much cleaner. Let's consider ourselves much ascended, if you will. So at some point already, we can already start to turn back and change our focuses already, because we're already so solid in our one direction. We can afford to start coming around, and I don't want to call it fishing or gathering others, but essentially that's what we're all doing here through spreading the truth. Isn't it funny how like-minded people who appreciate the truth come? That's all that's really going on here. This isn't a lot of my stumblings and my discoveries. No, as a matter of fact, these are things that have always been here the whole time. And it's odd how the children seem to know this already, and they start to look at us a little sideways when we start coming in with our 3D programming, our day-to-day schedules. That's what starts to create the rift between parents and children nowadays. And again, it's unfortunate now that moms and dads just turn their children to digital entertainment. Here,
babysitters.
Susie, Johnny, go play in the corner with your video game for the next 8 hours so that mommy and daddy can, if that's what it takes, do, as moms and dads, do that once in a while so that you can put yourself in a better position. Here's the thing though. What are you doing while Johnny and Susie are in the corner playing video games for 8 hours? What are you doing with your 8 hours? And again, this is where we're suggesting, find 10 minutes to squeeze a meditation in there. And then the laundry and the washing the car, and let all the other things follow manifestly.
Eventually the kids will want to do it with you.
But yeah, you'll see, again, this is what we're getting to here in just a moment. The children are so on the edge of right now in time that they want moms and dads participation. They want their energy. They want their opinion. They want to hear they want interaction. So when mom and dad choose to feed this interaction time with something, I don't want to call it poisonous, but let's just call it less than what it could be. This is where the equitable teachings, and this is where a balanced nutritional diet of spirituality, consciousness, love, truth, wisdom is going to actually flow to your offspring, the children. They're going to pick up on this much faster than you could ever believe. As a matter of fact, again, this is what we're going to be talking about in just a moment here, showing you exact examples of it. And I'm talking about from children less than 10 years old.
Out of the mouth of babes.
That have this incredible, they're on it. So we're going to show you just an example, a real life working example here is how a mom and dad can capitalize or utilize or create the best of an opportunity to have an exchange, an interaction. This is what this is all about, maximizing our time, because that on all faces is a limited resource. We are led to believe we only have X amount of years to live, and that's it, right? So what do we do with those X amount of years? Well, you could literally break it down into minutes if you really wanted to. And if you're making the most out of everything you can right now, you will never have regrets. This is what about being grounded and being centered and being in the moment is all about. And as soon as mom and dad start to figure it out, already be starting to teach the younger ones is what we're trying to say. Don't wait till you have it perfectly dialed Because you know what? That could be a long time from now. If you're already in a position where you can feel some positive effects, positive impacts on what your day-to-day doings are, now that you're a little bit more mindful, start to share that with others. Don't deny them a little bit of an opportunity to share in your happiness and wisdom. Again, Father only wants us to be happy. Happy. That's it. The Lord loves a cheerful giver. You are not in a charitable position when you're pissed off. It doesn't work. So the more often we can have you in a happy, joyful position in life, the better productivity we can expect out of you. So whatever it takes to make you happy, get you into your happy place, that's where we need to be focusing our energies as moms and dads. And guess what? The children will follow. They'll see it. You don't even have to explain it to them. Just do it. Watch what happens. You're about to see just how aware your children are.
And this is what's amazing about this is this course took a little bit of a spin. Anyone here was supposed to choose one of two meditations. And Spirit went, last minute. Ask my queens. I was like, this is the one. And they went, it's more important to do this. And so 5D loves last minute. I'm still getting used to it. But here's the information that came in. If you have children, you need to learn meditation because it's going to develop healthy ways for your children to express themselves once you teach this to them. Children have, especially the children coming in right now, they're star seeds. They are the elite. They feel on a level you can't even speak of. And so when you ask them to settle down, stop speaking, when you try and confine them within this matrix, like I mentioned, they will not abide. They're not meant to. So this is about giving them a gift, helping them remember what it's like to be home so that they can manage their emotions. They can release things that are not serving them. They can give back energy that they attach to that's not theirs. It will keep them connected to Father. What mother or father does not want to teach their child to be connected to a higher source, a higher way of knowing and being, where you know what, sweetheart, if mommy's off, I want you so connected to your source, you can speak that to me and you're not afraid to, and you know how to. You have the words. And better yet, this is going to keep you connected to source and keep you parents rising to your children. The way this is designed is that more advanced beings are coming in the younger they are. So the older beings here need to catch up to the younger ones coming up. This is why there's a conflict right now. You're trying to put a square peg into a round hole. Stop. May there be lightning bolts to all parents that continue to do so. You know, I love my white spells. So this is why we have introduced Elëmental Schööl among the next course that they've already told me is going to come in for next week, which I'm already working on, which is the power of parenting a starseed. These are children that are indigo, that are rainbow, that are crystal children. Identifying which one of your children are these star seeds so you can cultivate them. You can feed them. Because right now you're feeding them poison and they're dying. We have some parents so offline, they're injecting their children with death right now. Holy shit, I can barely even talk about it. No kidding, Spirit wants us to come in.
We have to.
Exactly. So with this course that's going to be coming down the pipeline, loved ones, there's going to be different age groups, 0 to 4, 5 to 9, 10 to 13, and 14 to 18. There's going to be different approaches for each age group. There's going to be different questions. And you're going to learn in this school how to unschool everything you've learned about how to be a parent. I want to say that probably one more time, maybe two. The school you're about to enter into, parents, is a school to unlearn everything you've learned on how to be a parent.
Which is a long way of saying it's an awareness school. You being self-aware or situationally aware of a circumstance that you thought you would know how to react or respond in it, you're going to get bumped and your whole line of way of previously doing it is going to change. What caused that change? Well, this is what we're suggesting: an element of truth, spirit, love, honesty. These things are going to start to actually push us in different directions. And this is the flow that we're talking about. We're not talking about, you know, being very resistive and thinking, oh, this can't be correct and this can't be true. This spirituality couldn't have such an impact on a child that's only 9 years old. Darren, you're on crack. Really? Hang on.
Crack away. We have a question about what's a starseed, indigo, rainbow, and a crystal child. That's a whole course in itself, loved ones. I'm going to give you a real quick crash course, but here's the thing. First of all, if you were a parent right now, I can almost guarantee you have a starseed child. And you need to learn how to parent them, to rise to them. And we're going to teach you how to do that. Spirit is coming in saying, we're going to teach you parents how to do that. Because guess what? There's no manual for this. Find me someone who's teaching this. I do have a young lady that I do follow online who gives a lot of advice on this, and I will be giving her accolades for sure. But we're going to pass on these teachings with new upgrades. And here's the thing, we are going to be engaging you to come together as a family. I'm sorry, they're actually, I have to stop saying I'm sorry. Spirit is actually circling right now. If you're not eating as a family, start there. They're circling the family unit, all sitting down and eating. That's where you start. Very important. They're showing me right now, there's ballet, there's dad's got to work, this meeting, that meeting. It doesn't matter what's going on, loved ones. One meal a day, you should be sitting down as a family. Feeling each other, talking about your days, realigning each other. Listening. Wait till you see what we have coming right now. We got a little girl who is so excited about her mom asking her questions. And I'm going to get emotional through this section because I can't help it. I've had tears streaming through my face through this whole course on this. It starts with our little ones. They're screaming at me for their parents to come online. And we're going to give you the courses, and now it's up to you. And this is why it's so important as parents that when we give you this beautiful engagement you can have with your child, that you encourage their answers. You ask why a lot. You encourage details. There's no wrong. Don't say concentrate. Hey, settle down, sit down, listen to me. There's none of that during this. And the age group that we target with what we're going to be talking about is between the ages of 0 and 9. 0 and 9. And I tried to put 3 a couple times, and Spirit went, because they want pregnant mothers and they want mothers that have brand new babies to just play this meditation. To crying babies, they showed me. because the vibration of what came through and what was channeled, babies will fall asleep to this. This is home for them. So please don't fall into the 3D confines of this assignment of this is like school. I need this to be perfect. I need to show off. I need to be the best. Please don't. And I don't want to give away too much of this course for next week, but a spiritual tool for the majority of these age groups is art therapy. Art. Let them find a way to express themselves. It doesn't have to be through drawing. It could be through painting. It could be through dance. There's so many different ways. And again, I'm going to jump to kind of the 10 to 13-year-olds. This is a very sensitive age group. Very. In this age group, we need to focus on outlets. And it's important in this age group not to force spirituality. You need to be the example of what your children are aspiring to. Don't teach them. This is a big point that Spirit wanted to talk about for whatever reason for 10 to 13. They're wanting to develop themselves. They're trying to figure out who they are in this world. So speak to them as adults. They have a lot of wisdom. They're beyond their years. Don't speak down to them. They already have a natural resistance to you at that age. They're trying to break away and figure out themselves and their viewpoints. And if you push spirituality at this age, you're going to foster resentment and you're going to push them away. And so we have something special. You were supposed to do a vote today, loved ones, on which meditation you wanted to do. And Spirit said last minute, nope. And when I say last minute, my queens and I have been scrambling in complete calmness. 5D loves that, by the way. Polarities merged. It's wild. You'll soon experience it. Chaos and calmness, all in one. I had a meditation that got channeled through for the little ones, and that was the surprise. It was for parents to be able to give to their 0 to 9-year-olds. That was the age group they wanted to target on. As I channeled this, the little me in me, she had so much to say. Mommy, say this. Mommy, tell them that. And I'm like, this is for little ones. Until I realized for the ones that don't have children, hang on, because the little one in you, and even if you do have children, we're both teary-eyed over here because we know the imprint this is going to make. This is so powerful that when this little one, Ravina's, we put this out to our queens who had children. And we're just going to show you one for now. And Ravina, because of her time change, she was able to sit down with her daughter and say, okay, Divergence wants us to listen to this meditation. And she did. And I want you to hear how this little one showed up. All of you. And I want you to listen to this from not only your standpoint as your little you, but also as a parent if you have children. And the reason I wept channeling this in is I wish I had this. If I would have had this as a kid, my whole world would have changed. And I know everything happens for a reason. But I am honored to bring this in. This meditation has moved me. It'll move you. It'll move our little ones. And here's the thing. I know it's 0 to 9. And for any of our older ones, and Nick and Joanne, I see your son there. Sweetheart, we've seen your face many times. And if you can do us a favor and listen to this meditation, we know you're older, but to be able to give your input as far as, you know what, if I was that age, I would have liked more of this, or if you could do this. And again, we're going to be channeling in meditations for your age group. And so as you listen to this, if you see things that you would like in your meditation, please tell us. I want to connect with your team and the loved ones of that age group, because now we're going to be talking 11 to 18. And it talks, we had some controversy about little one, because 9 and 10-year-olds don't like to be called little ones. And parents, please work them through that. Don't let that block them. If an angel was to speak to them, the angel would call them a little one. Doesn't. The reason our little ones take offense to that is because they don't feel that they have value if they're a little one. This meditation is going to make you feel different, because here's the thing, we're going to make you listen to this. You're not going to listen to the 2 meditations we're going to release, which will be released. You're going to listen to this child's meditation. We want you to listen to it from a place of your little you. And if you have children, how your children will feel about hearing this if they're in this age group. And even if they're not, again, if you can approach it from the standpoint of, this is a meditation coming through for little ones. Can you just feel it and give your input? We have a questionnaire that's going to be released on questions to ask your little one. And before we do that, we're going to give you a little audio of an 8-year-old who is Ravina's little one. Her name is Atina, and she listened to this meditation and gave her verbal impression of it back. And so with that, let's listen to this first of all, please.
That was the best meditation ever.
Do you like it? Want to share it? What did you see?
You know how she said what crystal you gave her? I gave her a rainbow crystal.
That's cool. And what's the first color did she show you?
Like a greenish color. Like a bright green.
Oh, that's cute.
And I thought it was emerald.
What else did you see your angel?
My angel had very long blonde hair. She was wearing like a pink dress with black boots.
Oh.
That's how I saw her.
Yeah, it's okay. And I saw it was a girl, obviously. Did
Yeah,
she smile to you?
She was adorable.
Oh, did she say anything? Or?
She asked me to help her.
Her? Like the angel?
Well, she asked me to help Mother Earth because she needed something from me, and I took you because you were the person that I feel. I took you, and I was like looking over the town, and I was like, oh gosh, this is high.
Okay.
Because we had to go, like, I saw it was in space.
To ask you a couple questions.
What? I love it when you ask me questions.
Oh, do you? Yeah. Okay. So, I'm gonna ask you something. What is your favorite part of the meditation?
Part when I gave her the rainbow crystal.
Yeah. What did you wish there was more of?
I don't wish there was more of anything, because I liked the meditation of how it was.
Okay.
But if I had to say it, I would probably say, helping more, because I really like to help.
Okay. And was it easy for you to see your angel?
Yes.
And the story in the meditation?
What's the story?
Like the whole thing? It was easy to actually follow everything? And did you hear anything or just see?
Well, I heard my angel speak to me.
Oh, she was speaking. How was her voice?
Well, it was kind of a mix of my voice and your voice.
Oh, okay.
And yeah.
Okay. And
She was really sweet and kind.
So you could hear her.
Yes.
How did they talk to you? Like, was only one, or did you see more than one?
I saw two.
Okay. How was the other one?
Because the other one was helping me do something else, which was very amazing.
What was it?
So the other one was helping me with helping the Mother Earth, I think. Yeah, Mother Earth. And the other one was helping me use my powers to help her.
Okay, what was your power?
Because I got so distracted of how high it was.
Okay.
Because I was like, oh gosh, it's high. I was shocked at how high we went. And she helped me with my breathing because I was like,
Okay.
my face was like that.
Okay.
I was like scared. And the cloud felt all squishy and very comfortable, and it felt like very soft mattress.
Okay.
So comfortable.
And
I wish my bed was that comfy.
and how did you make you feel helping heal Mother with the healing crystals?
I felt very proud of myself, because I want to do that more often because I love helping people, and I love helping important people and things.
Who is the important?
Like the angels and Mother Earth.
Okay.
I love helping everyone.
So obviously, would you like to do that again?
Yes.
That was a very quick one.
I want to see if they have new angels.
Oh, okay. And I would like you to draw. Would you draw?
Yeah.
Your favorite part of your
I
meditation.
think my favorite part is when I gave her the rainbow crystal, but I didn't exactly see Mother Earth because it was kind of hard to visualize it.
It's okay.
It was
So what did you see? Where did you put the crystal?
It was she said it was like a little tube. I put it in the tube and then she sucked it up. And then it was like a mirror, and then it was like shining rainbow like that. Like shining rainbow. Whole tube. It went all the way and here.
So where is, sorry, excuse, what was the shining rainbow? What was the mirror? The tube was a mirror? What was the mirror?
The tube made the crystal be all shiny and stretch it out. And I asked because she was the one that was shaping and stuff. I think.
Oh, it was shaping.
Yeah, and I asked her to shape it into a heart.
Oh.
A rainbow heart.
Beautiful.
And each one of the colors meant something, so she would do something.
Okay.
And I used red red to be healthy, orange to be always happy, yellow to be always energized,
Okay.
and the other stuff too, and it was so fun.
Okay.
And did I tell you my other angel how she was like?
No, you didn't. How was she?
She wasn't. She was completely different than the other one.
How was she?
She had black hair, and she was
what was she wearing?
She was wearing she loved, her favorite color is purple.
Okay.
So she was wearing a purple top with pink stars.
Oh.
And she was wearing some shorts, jean shorts.
Okay.
And she looked really nice, if you would have seen it.
Oh, that's cute, isn't she? That's very nice. So you did like it? You had fun?
Very much fun.
Okay.
It was kind of hard to visualize Mother Earth because I've never seen it before.
It's okay.
It was very hard to imagine it in my head because I didn't know what it was.
Okay.
I didn't know what was it like, and I was like,
but sometimes, and it's okay, but did something come about, like an image about, even though you don't know?
It was a kind of a weird image.
Okay, can you tell me about it?
So, like, she was lying down,
Mm-hmm.
like this,
Okay.
and then there was like a tube here that led to her tummy.
To her
And then
tummy,
she
yeah.
was like this, because she was.
How she looked?
I didn't really see her face, but she had.
So she was like a female body
Yes.
lying down? Okay. And this
and
tube went to her
instead of
tummy.
hair, she had flower hair.
Okay, I like that. That's very nice.
Like, instead of like this,
Yes,
she
yeah.
had flowers for hair,
Mm-hmm.
like daisies, like what, and it was really nice.
Okay.
And I just felt like a big tube, and then it, like they stretched out the crystal, so then it went all over her body, because each bit was for a different part of her body, and she was so happy because I gave her a rainbow crystal.
Okay.
Can I hear yours?
Yes.
How did your angels look like?
I do. I usually have 3 angels.
Tell me how they look like. Please
I
tell me.
will. I will.
You really need to tell Jodie to make more kid meditations,
Why is that?
because that was like the best meditation I've ever had in my life.
Oh, Zima, I love you.
Because I really had lots of fun doing it.
Mm-hmm.
And even though I couldn't like visualize Mother Earth,
But you did.
yeah, like because
It's okay that you didn't see the face. It's fine.
because
But you did see all the body and the hair
Yeah.
was, yeah.
yeah, the hair had flowers and like she had flower heads,
Mm.
and it was very like and it was like very fun to do it, because I was like doing this, and then it was like such a good meditation.
I love you. I love you, sweetheart. I'm glad you liked it.
Yes, now you have to tell me yours.
I will.
Did you feel that? All the mamas and fathers in the house. That was not a waste of 9 minutes and 50 seconds. That was for you to tap into a little one who doesn't have the filters that you have. She's not making this up. It sounds like she's trying to make it up, but all she's trying to do is find words for what she's seeing. She's able just to tap into that channel and speak it. There is, like I said, that was my grab my coffee. I go online. Oh, okay, because Ravina's way ahead of us. So she's a day and a half or something ahead of us. So I'm sitting, and that's the first bawling this morning. It was this morning as I'm logging on at 9 o'clock a.m. I'm about to go on at noon when Spirit goes, hey, psst, you're not doing what you think you're doing. Your course is about to take a right. And I'm like, oh, Ravina, hi, honey. Your girl showed up huge. So I want to talk, first of all, to Ravina, because as I was channeling this information, and the reason I got so emotional is because our children are waiting for us to show up. And I kept seeing parents watching their children as they're doing the questionnaire we're going to give them in complete awe of the brilliance of the energy they brought into this world. And Tina is one of them. She is our warrior princess. Disney's got fucking nothing on your girl. So, Ravina, can you please talk to us as a parent for the other parents that are going to listen to this? Because we're going to make all of you go through this right now. I know this is a long Zoom. Stay with us. Listen to this mother, and then listen to this meditation. And then let us channel messages for you after. It's worth your time. This will be the best invested energy you can do for an absolute catapult for your energetic frequency. So Ravina, you did a wonderful job. I'm going to critique you a little, But let me tell you, girl, you made me so proud. So tell us, how did that impact you? The detail your daughter had was exponential.
I was very proud. During the meditation, I was watching her because, you know, there are some questions I wanted just to see how she was behaving, you know, and she would nod her head when there was a question. And the interesting thing, when you asked during the meditation to answer what color, she did not answer that. So she didn't answer those during the meditation. She kept going there without interruption, actually. And I was just looking at her, and she said all at the end. So after she finished the meditation, then she was sharing it. The interesting thing was she was so curious to know about me, you know, but I was watching her, so I didn't really do it. And I had to say her, I'm sorry, sweetheart, but I was watching you. I was so admiring you that I didn't, but I can share my experience. And I did share, when mommy meditate, this is what she sees and how she sees her angels. And she was like, wow. So she noticed the difference. And sometimes that's weird how you saw it, because I said my angels, I don't see the color, so I don't see them wearing colors. Oh, that's weird. Oh, my angels are full of colors. Like they got colors. And the purple is very big. Even in my dreams and this, I see purple everyone, like galaxy purple, not like the purple, galaxy purple. She was so precise on what the color was. And
Purple.
I didn't even think of that.
They can see. Third eye, indigo.
And I introduced her to meditation a while back, so it's not like something new. But this one, she loved it. She always didn't like the previous ones. I did whatever I used to use on YouTube and things, but this was like, that's why she was so excited. Tell Jolie to do more. I love this meditation. We actually did that again, and she went to bed with that because she wanted it again. So we did it twice. That's last night, actually. It was last night.
I love it. Yeah. I absolutely love it. Thank you. And there's on this Elëmental channel, loved ones, if you have children, please record your experience. Tell us, even if you're older, Liam, no different. I know you're older, but please listen to this meditation and give your input. We have Easton, which is Kim's little one. We want his input. We want our loved ones' input. And here's the thing, we've got a document. If you're a parent, that you get to print off. It's beautiful. Our queens worked on it. It's fantastic. It is an assignment, little ones, for your parents. And here's the thing, as a little one, you have the right to ask them, Mommy and Daddy, is your cup full? Because the first thing that is on this document is notice. Do not attempt this exercise with your child until you have connected to source and you have cleared and charged your energy. Parents, you come in full. Period. You do not take from your child's cup anymore. And may you get lightning bolts if you do moving forward. Whew. White spell engaged. I have no problem standing behind that one. That's me spreading my wings behind your child, going, no more, Mom and Dad. You don't dump on this one, and you don't take from this one. You go get your own energy. And may this one rebel until you do. This is not about your child sitting still either. They showed me visions as I was doing this. Little ones running around with swords. Mommy, I see this, Daddy. Ah, they're going to be superheroes running around. Don't tell them to concentrate. They already are. Stop it. Listen to that. Concentrate. Con. Ugh. Let them be. They're showing you how to be. One of our queens in training, one of my good girlfriends, Jessica, her little boy, Cooper. I have never met a little boy with so much energy. This one, I can't wait till he realizes his wings. And his grandma went up to him because he was always in trouble for not sitting still and just moving all the time. His grandma said to him, Cooper, why can you not just sit still? He said, Grandma, if I sit still, I'm just going to explode. I'm going to come out of my skin. These are beings that have so much energy, so much crystalline light. Crystals, children. It's moving through their bodies. So when they have this dark energy, they freak out. They fight. You wait till I talk about rainbow children. They're just coming in. It takes 2 crystals to have a rainbow child. That's why we need to get these crystals aligned. So when these crystals come in, they show me they hit the ground running. So again, let your child be. Like Ravina said, her little one, she said nothing. Don't go, excuse me, I need to have your answer, little one. And pausing the meditation. Do not do that. Flow. Notice the questions they're asking you, little one. I space it out. You'll feel it. Work with my energy. That's why I need you to come in full. Do not come in empty. This is not your meditation. This is your child's, if not your inner child's. So you better come in full. There's going to be amazing questions that come of this. Don't force, be intuitive. It's not about, we gave you a guideline for these questions. It's not about showing off, giving the right. There is no right answer, by the way, loved one. So don't even try and show off with your little one. This is about actually you sitting in a space of realizing what a divine being you brought into this world, and start honoring it as such. Stop beating it into what society is trying to conform them into. No more. And then we encourage art afterwards. Let them draw. Let them talk. Don't force them to draw if they're talkers. If they're in air, the element of air, hi. I don't want to fucking draw. I want to talk. Push play and ask me all the questions you want. I'll create questions for you. So tap into your child. Maybe your child's a painter. Maybe your child's a dancer. You know what, sweetheart? I'm going to record you dancing how this meditation made you feel. Do you see how this is about finding not just words, expression of energy? We got to rewrite the dictionary, loved ones. So we're going to give you 2 minutes. Get ready, get cozy, bring your crystals, get your oils, and get ready for a meditation. It's going to rock your world. Okay, loved ones. Create your space. We've talked about this. Set intentions that you get exactly what you need from this. If you have not shut off your notifications on your phone, please do so now. I hope I never have to say that again. I will not allow Satan to have access to you. So Imagine divergence. Darren's wings, my wings. We are around you, loved ones. We're sending all of our teams to you to get exactly what you need out of this. This is for you. If you're sitting beside someone, I want you to ask Spirit to put up a shield. And the only reason I say this is because we have auras. We have energy that emits from us. I know I gave this message to you, Carol and Rod, and it's because I see you beside each other. It is for no other reason than, honey, I love you, but I'll see you on the other side of this. Okay? Exactly. It's important that you just feel your energy, because otherwise, and you got to go to the screen on this one, loved ones, this is the time and we will give you the space. Set intentions that you get exactly what you need from this, that you be in your energy, that you are connected to source, grounded to Mother Gaia, open with all of your spiritual gifts, and that you go in. And here's the thing, everyone's going to get something different out of this meditation, because some of you are not parents. So you're going to connect with your little you. We have little ones amongst us, or teenagers, where it's going to have a completely different impact than your mother beside you, your father. So create the space, set your intentions. Intentions are everything. Set the intention that you get exactly what you need from this. All right, loved ones, I'll see you on the other side. Hello there, and thank you for coming to this meditation. You must be a very special little girl or boy, like superhero special. And you know why we know that? Because whoever is beside you right now, your mom or your dad, your grandma, your friend, they told us you were. They also told us how much they love you and believe in you. And because of that, they arranged for an extra special experience for you today. You are going on a special mission to meet an angel and to help Mother Earth. And only the bravest, most kindest little boys and girls were asked to come along on this mission, because only kids with superpowers can see and help angels. So what do you say? Would you like to go meet an angel? Because Mother Earth, she needs your help, little one. The angels need to feed Mother Gaia certain energies and colors. They're like medicine to help the earth with her owies and to help her get better when she feels sick. And when Mother Earth gets an owie or needs to feel better, she calls in her angels to make her powerful super crystals that have a whole bunch of healing colors in them. Then an angel needs to find a brave little girl or boy to give Mother Earth her color medicine. And it sounds like we found one. So tell us, should we send this angel to meet you? Would you like to give Mother Earth some healing medicine and light? Excellent. We were hoping you were going to say that. Thank you very much. That's so nice of you. And wow, are you ever a brave little one? Okay, your angel is on its way to meet you. So let's begin. With your eyes shut, use your imagination and watch as a beautiful angel starts making their way towards you. In your mind, their wings so big, they drag behind them. Can you see your angel? Keep your eyes shut, little one. Tell whoever is with you what you're seeing. Is your angel a boy or a girl? And are they smiling at you? What are they wearing? Is your angel saying anything to you? And when they talk to you, how do they talk to you? And is there anything else you can tell us about your special angel? Wow, great job. With your angel excited to work with you, your angel gently grabs your hand and leads you over to a large fluffy cloud that you are being invited to climb up on. You may go with your angel alone or bring whoever you wish in your mind, whatever makes you feel safe. Once you climb onto this soft, fluffy cloud, get comfortable and nuzzle in, and then reach out your hand in your mind and touch the cloud that you're lying on. And then tell us out loud, what does it feel like? What color is your cloud? Wow, that's amazing. Okay, little one, are you ready? It's time to go up now. And your angel raises his hand, and the cloud begins to rise higher and higher up into the sky, but just in your mind, like an elevator, slowly and safely making its way to a special healing space in heaven. You are so high in the sky, you can almost see the whole earth now. But there's nothing to fear. Your angel is always watching over you, little one. And rest assured, no harm will come to you, not now, not ever when you are here. Your angel will make sure of that. And whoever is with you right now will also tell you that's correct. Okay, up and up the cloud goes. It's just a little further now. And just before we get there, let's practice seeing with your eyes shut. With your eyes closed, look around and tell us what you see in your mind. Angels visit you in the same place as your imagination, so feel free to let your movie in your head come to life. Are you high in the sky looking over the earth now? What's the view like? Tell whoever you're with. What do you see in the sky? What does the earth look like? What is your angel doing right now? Feel free to tell whoever is with you, or you can tell us about it later. The cloud begins to slow down as it approaches a platform and slowly rests itself down, your angel reaching out to help you climb off. With your angel holding your hand, it walks you over to where you can see all of Mother Earth. And look, what do you see? Is it like a big, beautiful jewel shining brightly in the sky? Tell whoever you are with all the colors that you can see. You look over now and notice a tube running from the platform where you are standing all the way down to the center of Mother's belly, to her core. This is a feeding tube. It's where you take the color medicine your angel is going to give you, and it will deliver Mother her color crystals, her color medicine and energy. So let's show you how. This is where we need your superpowers, little one. We need you to look down at the earth for a minute. and ask Mother Gaia to show you a color that she needs to help her feel better. She will either turn herself that color or she'll whisper it to you right now. Did you see or hear it? Tell us what you saw or heard. Excellent. Very good. And now go tell your angel. Tell them what color you saw, and then, watching with your eyes shut, watch as your angel begins to bring his hands together like a great magician and mold this bright, shiny crystal in the exact color that Mother Earth asked for. Notice how your angel is charging this crystal and putting so much color in it for Mother. Oh, it's going to help her so much. The angel now passes you the crystal light and asks you to put it into the feeding tube at the side of the platform so it may roll down and be delivered into Mother's belly. You take this stunning, shining crystal and put it in the tube, and it instantly gets sucked in and starts making its way down the feeding tube, rolling and rushing, trying to get to Mother as quickly as it can. This healing light excited to be with her. So watch, little one, as the colored crystal makes its way to her. Can you see it in the tube? Tell us when it gets into her belly. Is it there now? Very good. And now watch as this color of crystal shoots off into all the directions in her belly, helping her to heal and get strong. Mother is feeling so much better, and she's smiling, warming at you for giving you her this healing light. Wow. That color crystal's so powerful that your angel made. Maybe you'd like to give her another one, like a present, just from you. If you'd like to do this, use your superpowers again and look down at Mother. Tell the earth that you would like to give her the perfect color crystal for what she needs right now. Okay, keep watching. She's going to show you her color, or she's going to tell you. And now tell us, what color did you see or hear? Very good. Your angel spreads its wings and raises its hands to begin forming and creating the most beautiful, most healing crystal with the color that you want to give Mother Earth. You can tell your angel how much color to put into it. Maybe you want to add another color to it. It's your present after all, so you feel free to add any extras that you would like, or that you think Mother could use. Tell your angel. Your angel will do it. Wow, you're so good at this. I can see why the person beside you wanted you to come along on this meditation. And once you and your angel are done with this very special gift you just made, take the crystal and send it down the tube, watching as it happily makes its way to Mother's belly. You must be so excited for Mother to get your present, all that color you made for her with the angel. I can only imagine how thrilled she is going to be once she gets it. It's almost there. Can you see it? It's still in the tube, but now she has it in her core. And your beautiful healing color crystal is beaming away in her belly. What's Mother doing with your beautiful crystal you just gave her? Tell us. How is it healing her? What colors do you see now? You are doing such great work, and Mother Earth is so thankful for you helping her heal and for feeding her this very important healing light. With your angel by your side, Notice how happy the earth is now. How Mother is waving and sending you her thanks. Wave back if you want. And did you know, little one, that you can come and give Mother Earth this healing light whenever you want? If you feel she needs some love one day, or you think of Mother Earth and you just want to give her some light gifts, all you have to do is imagine your angel again and make these healing crystals. That's how powerful and special you are. You look up at your angel, who's softly smiling down at you, and you're told it's time to go now. Your angel raises their hand and directs you back towards the cloud, which you happily climb up on, being sure to enjoy the view and the cozy snuggle in your angel's wings on the way down. Look around again, little one. Look for the moon. Can you see it with your eyes shut? Wave if you can and say hello. What about the stars? How many can you see? My goodness, you're good at this. Your cloud is just about ready to rest on the earth. It's made its long travel back, and you look at your angel, who is coming to hold your hand and assist you off the cloud. Holding both of your hands now, your angel looks deeply in your eyes and tells you how proud they are of you, little one, how much they love you. And then they take their big, beautiful wings and wrap them around you. You are welcome to hug your angel back. Even run your fingers along your angel's wings to feel their feathers and how strong they are. Your angel releases you from this sweet embrace and begins cleaning you with its wings, brushing and wiping off anything in or on your body that's making you sad, angry, or is causing you pain. You see, your angel has the ability to take any yucky feelings away and to make you happier. So point to any areas on your body right now that are hurting, or anything that you need your angel to help you with, and it will. You helped Mother Earth after all, and now your angel is helping you. So give your angel any feelings or energy that you don't want to feel or hold anymore, and your angel will take it all. Do this for as long as you want, because your angel wants you to be free of any and all energy that is not yours, and to return your little body back to its natural state of being, that of love and that of light. Look, your angel took all your owies and put a whole bunch of beautiful rainbows in them. Your angel even put some extra rainbows in your heart, just for you. That's how special and magical you are. Your angel now tops the top of your head and initiates an invisible superhero shield that surrounds your whole body, keeping you safe and protected, just like a superhero costume. Thank you, little one, your angel says. You are loved. And after saying goodbye, turns around and walks away. Good work. You got to meet an angel. You gave Mother Earth 2 very special healing crystals and color. And your angel even gave you some presents, including a special superhero shield of light to keep you safe. Wow, what a treat you got today. And remember, you can come back and do this anytime. And we hope you do. Meditations are like dreams, though, little ones. So please make sure that you remember this one and go write about it. Or draw us a picture. Show us what you saw and how it made you feel. Your angels will be looking over your shoulders as you do, as they love it when you draw them. Good job. All right, start to wiggle your feet, wiggle your hands, start moving your bodies, little ones. And when you're ready, and only when you're ready, open your eyes. Right? I cried all over again, and so did Darren. We watched and felt all of you, and may we suggest moving forward, if you want us to read you, make sure you're in the picture. Loved ones, please write your initial feelings on the chat. This is important. Put it on the record. Put what you felt, what you experienced on our chat. And we'll be here to answer in a moment.
I know some of you are still writing in the chat, but remember, even after this Zoom, to go and journal your experience. This is very, very big. And even as we channel more information and you take the time to settle in, go journal. It's one that you're going to be referring to, and you're going to see a lot more will come. All right. As we're reading in the chat, I love how descriptive, and there's a lot of feelings. There's a lot of emotions and how you guys felt your way through this meditation. And I'll share my experience the first time I did it. It was actually for my little me. Jody said it earlier, how she said she wished she had this as a child. And in the way that Ravina watched Atina go through this meditation is how I watched my little Kim go through it. And I even let her decide if she would bring me along or not. But as I was watching her go through it and her excitement and her like, oh, I get to do this. This is for me. And I said, yes, this is for you. Go. And I had set the intentions to feel how she felt. And when you're giving back to Mother Gaia and you're selecting the crystals and you're watching either your children are going through it or your little, whoever, watching them in awe and really being present and feeling that. As for me, as she was putting the crystal in the tube to go back, she said, I've been loving you, Mother Gaia, my whole life. And she actually remembered, she's like, I used to do this as a kid. I would wave at trees and at branches. And she's like, I would have loved a meditation like this because I felt different growing up. But I knew I wasn't different. And this meditation, it basically says, wow, I was connected as a child, but that space wasn't offered. So to watch my little me go back through all of those moments and reconnect and just relive, that was amazing. And I will be bringing it forward to Easton, who's 13, to see what his feedback is as well. And I feel honored to have the opportunity to do this, to share it, to be part of it, and especially for our little ones coming up.
That was beautiful, Kim. Thank you. I wanted to share, as I started the meditation, a message came through. And it says, this is remembering you have been a child. We have, as you know, parents or not, or just adult, we have forgotten what is actually mean to be a child. We have assumed this position now of being parents, of being what is expected from us as parents, the responsibility that comes with being a parent or being an adult. And we actually now need to fit that role based on what is expected, and that we lost the wonder that a child has, the curiosity that a child has. And this is bringing you back those qualities. It's and bringing them back to yourself and the way you treat children, being there your sons and daughters or anyone else's children in general. It's with your curiosity to actually know your child, not mold them into what you want them to be, but actually have the curiosity to learn from them, to know who they really are, what their dreams are, and treat everyone else in the same way. And that's what this meditation, the message came through. This is what it is. It's remembering us being children. Thank you.
Remembering us being. Do you see why we had to bring this meditation in, loved ones? This is about, we want so badly for the loved ones that we hold important in our lives to see us and understand us. It's not about that. You need to hold this within yourself. And Scott, you have a special place in my heart. I am not gonna lie. My queens are like, what's with this? And I'm like, I don't know. I remember him just like Carol and Rod. And Rod, honey, you need to go in another room. I'm going to tell you this right now. Your energy is too different from Carol's. It's not that it's bad. It's just you need to have your own space. So find a space, because I'm being very drawn to you to remove yourself from Carol. Not that she's holding you back, for no other reason than you two are such crazy ass, highly jacked, energetic beings. You need your own fucking rooms, okay? And your wings are smashing into one another, and you guys are both like, fuck you. And I need you both to, and this should resonate on some level, to go into your own spaces so your wings can expand. That's a big thing. It is a unicorn anomaly when you have a man and a woman who are on this path together. Darren and I were never, the powers that were, the elites never wanted us to meet. This man had to show up in my home. To a point where I was so angry because my space is my security. So you better believe my wings went, who is this? And the soul that presented him to me went, oh, okay, hey, hi. If I'm going to bring you anyone, you know, he's going to be awesome. And if I'm going to bring him into your home, you need to know he's supposed to. And I went, you better believe I had absolute fire coming out of my nose and my wings were spread. This man got a message not to come up before I was aligned to meet him. And there was a 9-hour interview that proceeded after that. Because you better believe I put that man through the ringer. Because you know why? I didn't have a teacher. I didn't have anyone that I had resonated other than a few people online that could teach me anything new. So when this man literally walked into my life, I got pissed off, of course, because it's my home. Anyone who knows me knows what my home means to me. I will go and engage out here, but my space is I need to recharge. So when he walked in, you be clear, loved ones, I screened him for you. I asked so many questions, 9 hours of questions. He talks about how he found me. Well, there was a merger that had to happen first. He had to show up and prove himself to me first. And the reason I knew this is because I trusted my source. And I've been very emotional through this whole course. Because you better believe I'm a fucking alpha. I will fight. I will absolutely defend my queens. You haven't seen wings like mine. My heart. That's why he chose me. Because I feel you. I'm supposed to. That's why I reach out to some of you. I know you need some extra guidance. The guidance I had from my teachers, who I honor and respect. And this is how we pay it forward, loved ones. I know I can inflict a smack. I'm supposed to. He trained me too. But because I was such a feeler, I had to go through so many fires and battles and lose so many friends and family. I lost everything. Everything. I sit now completely detached from the program. I'm blessed to be only attached to this man and my family, which is Ravina and Kim, so that we can bring this information to these new channelings. And I know I smack some of you. I'm supposed to. If you're feeling it, I made an agreement with you. And guess what? I'm going to show up. I'm supposed to. I love you that much. Don't look for love in the players of the Monopoly game. We're supposed to find our spiritual family in all of this. That's why we see the same faces. That's why her group keeps getting smaller. It's supposed to. We have people coming in going, why is this person saying this? And they got this many views. Are you kidding me? Stop it. And to have this man as a king of equity step up and go, hey, beta boys, You will respect who I choose. Because here's the thing, I can stand before you and tell you why I'm here. You don't believe me? Step before me then. Let me read your energy. I'll give you whatever message you need. Why? Because I trust my source. I know that as long as I show up, I can give you whatever you need. And if you need a smack, I'll give it to you. I fucking love you that much. Don't give me shit and get your fucking feathers all out of array. Because I gave you a smack when you asked for it. It doesn't happen unless you asked for it. And I'll hold that fucking mirror and go, bitch, I love you so much. Look, I've lost all my friends, all my family. I don't cry because I'm sad about it. I cry because I feel what you're going to have to go through as you let go of them. You're going to have to let go of them, loved ones. Most of your 3D family is not coming where you're going. And when you get to the gates of equity, if you cannot leave everything, your children, your possessions, your spouse, you will not get through. So it doesn't matter how clean and perfected your paperwork is, because we have imprinted, and the beings have told us that they will hold those ones at the gates. And you've seen that. We allowed the space for that, for loved ones to try and bust through. I did it. For you only to see they didn't. We have the remedy. We have the paperwork. And we are developing the 70%. It's coming. And most of our young ones, our little ones, are going to be teaching you about your wings. Liam, there's something about you. You are going to be a great leader among your age group. So please tell your mom and dad some inputs. I have to develop a meditation for your age group and I need your help. So tell me what's cool? What energy should I tap into for your age group of 11 to 18? If you parents have children in this age group, please do this meditation and go, this is the one that came in for the little ones. Now they're about to bring in an older class one. What needs to come in? What would you like to hear? What do you need? Our teenagers are in a curriculum system that is ripping them apart. And then they come home to parents that are so saturated with dysfunctional energy. And then the parents dump energy on them. And we wonder why they're freaking out. We have to rewrite the system. This is not the way to do things. How do we start? We need to get you, parents, dialed so that you can actually catch up to your kids. So when you catch up, your kids are like, hey, hi. And you're like, wow, so I'm here and I'm learning about this. Do you have any information? And they're like, yeah, I do. Blech. And you are in no position to judge it. If your children are younger, they are more advanced, period. This does not mean, little ones, that you have the right to go, hey, no. Because if you are an omnipotent being, if you are a being of a higher kind, you asked for the parents that you did. And it's your job now to help them. You know things. They're going to encourage and spark things within you through our teachings. And please show up. Your parents are doing the best they can. They had fucked up programming. It was so messed up on so many levels, not only on their parents, religious. Satan made it. They messed your parents up. So be kind. They're realizing in their programming, the programming's wrong. Do you know how few parents even realize that? They beat their children. They sexually abuse their children. Little ones. There is a dysfunctional, abusive energy that the dark ones have been feeding. And we need your light right now. We need you to remember who you are. And don't go with your finger to your parents. You teach them as you wish you were taught. If you want to be taught a certain way and you have a knowing, then teach it the way in which you wish you were taught. It's the greatest wisdom I can give you. And Liam, I can't take my eyes off of you. And Easton and Atina, you're another one. And Judy, they keep circling your little one. We have star seeds among us. We have galactic beings that have birthed themselves into this fucked up earth school that agreed to be your child, that hoped you'd come online. So do it. Start with meditation. Start with minding your words. Start with trusting your source. Start with these elemental basics, loved ones. Work together. And I'm seeing the younger ones, please be patient with your parents. You came in more advanced. It's like asking a 5-year-old to fly a plane. That's the extremity of what we're asking our loved ones to remember and to be kind about teaching their parents. Because their parents have been very much about you're around and you're going to get in a square hole. And kids are like, no, I'm not. And this is about you going, wow, I was wrong. Parents, get comfortable at saying that. I was wrong. This is what I was taught, and I didn't know any better. And this is just what I carried on with until I realized another energy that came in that made me realize this isn't how I want you to feel. because that's how I felt when I was little. And you know what? You're not supposed to feel that way. You're an enlightened being. You're supposed to get out of spirit, channel in love and light. And we're smacking our kids, trying to get them to conform to fucking Satan's world. Stop it. Let's start with meditation. Let's start teaching our kids how to release energy that they're attaching to, how to connect to source, ground to Mother Gaia. First and foremost, just teach them that. And then take them on the meditations that we're going to go on and share. Please record your children. Please put it on the Elëmental School. This is going to be the most groundbreaking. They're showing me, it says, the earth is going to go. They said our little ones are the key. Not you. Not the ones doing the paperwork. It's our little ones coming online, going, it's like a transformer, like they just beam light. These are the ones who are meant to enter equity, not us. Why? Because they'll serve equity. We are watching people trying to wrap up all of their fucking possessions and shit from this 3D world to bring into the kingdom. It's like trying to, hey, death, just so you know, once I die, I want to bring my house and my car and my island. Duh! I've gotten so many zaps from bringing in this information. Going, So hear this. It's not about the possessions. This is so much greater. And our little ones, they know the resonance of this. And that's why they told me 0 to 3, if you're pregnant, if you have a little one, put that meditation on and sit in your rocking chair and watch and feel. These little ones, they know this energy. They know the angels. They know the energy of angels, of Mother Gaia. They want to help. Did you hear Ravina's little one? I just wish I could help more. All I wanted to do is help. That was the most important thing to her, other than tell all about your angels. What do yours look like, Mommy? They had us too busy working to look up and talk to our kids about angels. Because guess what? When that age group taps in, oh, that's why I'm so emotional. It's the jump we need. They know, they remember. So if you're a parent to one of them, start showing up. Listen to this. Do these meditations. Listen to how Ravina went through with her little one. We're going to post more teachings of the little ones that went through this, that are not so little, that are Liam's age. We have ones that are older than 9 who are going to listen to this. You listen to it. My little me screamed during all this, Mommy, tell them this. I was recording it and she came through. She was the one who was like, what do you see? That's her voice. Loved ones, we have 12 of us here. When I get visions, they show me 100 to 120 years from now, when the school programs are about us.
The third testament. The ones that turned on, that remembered, did the work. We're supposed to be small. But engage your loved ones, engage your little ones. Stop pushing them, bring them. If you're turning on, it's because they've been waiting for you to turn on. So bring them in. Let them hear the meditation, record it. Don't let them know if you don't want to. Liam, I want you to listen to this recording again and give your input. I need your input for an older age group. You've been with us since the beginning. There's something that resonates. I want to hear from you. If you have little ones within you that are like, oh, Jody, this was, put it on the chat. And if you're a teacher, if you have groups of people, start bringing this in. I channeled this going, I don't know. The whole time going, I don't know. A 20-minute meditation for a little one, that's unheard of. And yet we had a little one, the first one, 8 years old, go, that was the best one ever. Bring more of them. She was my validation. You got it, Bettina. We're coming. There'll be so much. I'm starting to realize I've been focusing on the wrong group and class of people. I'm supposed to focus on the young ones. The view of young ones, you better bring them. So we're going to give you a minute just to be with us. Put your emotions and feels on the chat. This is all for the record. It's very important, loved ones. We're getting down to the crunch. We're looking for who's our family. And if you think you are, show yourself. Express yourself. I'm going to give you space for that. And Ravina and Kim, if you want to speak, if you want to talk about it, I'm going to be in the background, just taking a little break. I'm going to be hearing and feeling all of it. We know this is an enormously long meditation course, but are you kidding me? How do I bring in meditation in an hour? Never mind for 5D beings who are supposed to come online. You better believe it's going to be more than an hour. You're here because you are the ones who are online. You're the ones I'm supposed to work with. So I'll show up for you. I'll give you messages. I've privately messaged some of you. I've asked my queens to privately message some of you to make sure you are here. So sit with the energy. Give it a moment. Express it on our chat. Speak about it with our queens. And when Spirit wants me to pipe in, I will.
Something I wanted to share that I didn't do it before is for who has children at my daughter's age. Sometimes we have a preconceived conception of the fact that 20 minutes of a meditation might be a little bit too much. We might think, I thought of that for a second, because previously when we did other meditation with Athena that were long, she didn't really like them. She probably 10 minutes she left them, so she didn't really enjoy all of them. But so, you know, do not go with them thinking that probably because they didn't like or they was too long for something, this will be the same, or with the idea that we know them very well. Sometimes we don't know our children that well, and we don't and this definitely surprised us. So she was very excited, and as she was telling what she saw, she was really moving from one end to the bed to the other. So excited. That's why probably you heard some noise in the background, because she was moving so much. She was very, very excited. So allow and give that space to your children to express themselves the way they feel they want to do that. Yeah.
All right, Nat, I noticed you had your hand up in the beginning. Would you like to share your experience?
Yes, thank you. My experience was a little bit different, and it was to do with the intention to meditate. And actually today I was talking to a friend about meditation, and we were discussing how great it is to meditate. And my friend said, I know it's great, and I've done it before, and it felt great, but I feel that I have to make an effort to meditate. And I noticed that word, and I said, this word effort makes you stop, makes you delay this meditation. How about if you change the word effort into something more positive, like something that makes you feel good about it. And yeah, she agreed with me. And for myself, I meditate if I feel I am slightly unsettled. I don't have the peace inside me, and this is where this is the first sign when I go and meditate, and this is how I find inner peace with me. So that's my sign to meditate. And the little me in this meditation that we did today, she was excited to actually go and do it, and I could see her. She was actually jumping with joy. Yes, let's go and do it. And she was very happy to do that. And I've done it I think a few hours before the Zoom meeting, and this is the second time, and it was very similar meditation. So I had a great experience.
That was really beautiful. Thank you for sharing that. And I know that you have a little one at home, so I look forward to hearing what he has to say about it. I just want to address a quick question from the chat. It's from Lee and Nick and Joanne. What age should they be for elemental school? So here's the thing. I don't think there's a cap. There's no start and there's no end. So if this is from elemental school and we say, I saw it as well as, like moms breastfeeding or pregnant moms. So they can listen to this. I actually recommend that you play this in the background as a podcast while your kids are playing. If they have a play date, play that in the background. If it's going to be cartoons, it might as well be something like this, or a meditation. Yeah. So does that kind of answer your guys? You both nodding. So there is no time frame, because even Easton, he's 13 and he sneaks in here all the time. And in the beginning, I would actually, that's where the don't push them away came from. That came from me pushing him away. So I'll hold that space. And he loves it. He actually, my special meditation spot is back here. He lives there. He loves it. So, and I, like Ravina talked about, I'd come in and decided, oh, he wouldn't be into meditations, or he's at that cool age. And really, he comes in here more than my man. He's always like, oh, what are you guys doing? Where's Jody? Where's Ravina? Who are they? So I don't think there's an age group. It's vibration. And they are very, very, like Kim, you said that your daughter came in at the end. And we taught this a little while back. I don't know if it was in one of these or in a Queen school, but when your children come in, pause what you are doing and tell them exactly what you are learning. Because that exact moment, the vibration of it, they were so attracted to it. They're like, I gotta go see. Do that and hold that space for them. And what comes out of their mouths is amazing. And you will notice the more in vibrational alignment you are, the more your children will come to you. They'll show up, they'll hang out. Easton spends so much time in my office. I think I should just remove this wall and have one big room for the both of us. So be there for them, share whatever you're talking about. And it's not you're doing this and then them. It merges. We talk about the merging. It's a big merger. So is Liam still around? Oh, hello, that was quick. Would you like to share what you felt? Oh, he ran away. Is he coming back? Okay, so you guys can unmute, and if whatever he would like to share about the meditation, we would greatly appreciate any insight at all.
I'm shy. I'm not sure he wants to come on camera. He's a little bit shy. It's Jesse who has been on camera before, our older son, who is away this weekend. So we decided to include Liam just because we had started the meditating last weekend, and he's actually done it several times and quite liked it. It really resonated with him. So,
So on his notes, he likes to write. So he wrote here, for the record, lots of green, a little purple. I don't think I can imagine very clearly. However, Mother Earth asked for blue crystals, and as a gift, I gave her a beautiful green one and a bright white one. I didn't see specific faces or angels, but many green and purple faces popped up. I feel there are multiple angels with me, and I felt the cloud. It felt very rubbery, soft, and comfortable, all in one. I saw and see lots of circles that grow, especially green and a little purple, and for the first time, a couple streaks of blue.
So green and blue. Oh no, green and purple seems to be a very common color.
Green and purple.
Green, heart, purple. Do you see that, loved ones?
Third eye.
Where they see first in purple. Purple's almost always the first color.
Green.
Although it was green,
Last time too, right? Yeah.
but that's because of the heart-centeredness. If you're green or purple, we love that energy. That means you're heart-centered, and it means you can see in all ways. We can work with that. Beautiful. This is why colors are such an important part of what you see in your meditation. And Liam, you do not have to be on screen. That is not our intention. Our intention is just to please and thank you and print your energy of what you saw, of what you felt. And more importantly, I was very clear on how to bring in a meditation between the ages of 0 and 9. For whatever reason, I'm very void from 9 onward. So Spirit has very much been asking for the loved ones to step forward in that. So if you have little ones that go, hey, like, this is super cool in a meditation, I'd like to do this. If you can send me that from your more enlightened beings that you don't even know you have, I can tap into that energy and I can. But this is a thing. Spirit is making me ask you to work. They're blocking me. They're showing me your loved ones know how to do this. Show them how to rise. I can't keep giving you fish.
Mhm.
If I keep giving you fish, you keep eating. Pain is one of the best teachers.
Mhm.
So we're learning, they're saying to trust one another. We had to learn that first. Look who's here. Many of us already trust each other, or at least are willing to put our toe in the water. Go, I like this one. We'll take it. We don't know. This is uncharted territory. This is a map they never wanted us to know. When we started trusting one another, when we started coming together and teaching they, look at me. That is not what they wanted. So when loved ones talk about, oh, I get distracted, or it's them. So as soon as you go, oh, I should meditate, and then you hear all the shit afterwards that is of a lower vibration, no, oh, wow. Hey, Satan, you can fuck right the fuck off. 2 fucks for you. That's right. Little ones, I speak your language. I get it. Because you know what? That's exactly what I say to him. Anytime he tries to put his hooks, or any of our ex-loved ones try and send their venom to us, they try and attack me as his queen. You're not in a league that you're even heard. Is that cocky? That's knowing. Because you know what? Any of these ones that speak poorly of us, show yourselves. Let's go. Let me show you my wings. I don't give a shit if you're male or female, if you're an ex-loved one or a new loved one. He chose me because I believe in my wings. Why? Because I learned it from them. When you learn your wings, loved ones, game over. That's why the Matrix never wanted us to learn this. That's why I stand before you going, you have wings. You came here with wings. They were stripped from you when you entered into this earth school. And our whole mission, our whole purpose is to find our wings again. And even if you don't believe in them, Judy, I will keep shining light on them. Because you might not believe in them, but I see them. I need you to believe in them. Why? Because you keep showing up. Scott, you keep showing up. That's why I put energy into you. Gareth, you have a special place in my heart. I will feed you all day long. Why? Because it's healthy. And why? Because you do not feed dysfunctionally from us. We've had queens that we had to cut off because we were their source. We are not your source. Source is your source. So when people talk about a cult, go, shut up. Feel my wings. I want to just bitch slap you. Cult. I'm all about taking a bad thing and making it a good thing. Well, allow me to take a cult and make it into a white cult then. Yeah. Anyone who wishes to attach to spirit, universe, know their wings, attach to galactic beings, to your guardian angels, to archangels, to your divine team. Yes, step forward. Anyone who wants to be a part of that cult, please step forward. All day long. You got a problem with this cult? Fuck off. Yeah. Hear that, Alpha? That's why he also picked me. Because if you don't like it, find another group. Find another way into equity. Good luck. There's only one way. Many ways to spirituality, one way to equity. He's found it. We've found it. If you want it, guess what? You need to learn your wings. What a horrible thing. Are you kidding me? What a horrible thing to teach you about your superpowers, how you can help the world, how you can tap into spirit so that you can align yourself to be able to give the world what it needs. Welcome to our strategic think tank. We had to dissolve it because no one was ready. We had to start at our basic, our elemental school. So if you have visions of changing the world, if you have visions of being the one who's meant to change everything, you better fucking show up for elemental school. Don't come to us giving complaint letters to this man or sending us message going, I'm ready for this. And you're spewing teachings of, I got to waste my time going through this to make sure it's in alignment with what we are teaching. And here's the thing, I don't even know what we're teaching until we're teaching it. So please don't teach it. You're not here to fucking teach. You're here to learn. And if you have a problem with that, fuck off. Yeah. This is me exerting my wings as his queen. Going, if you have a problem with this, we don't care. I need 12 women who can recruit 12 women. That's it's my mission. And I don't care about any elf boys that show up that go, I don't think Jody's worthy. I don't answer to you. I answer to them. You're a filthy dead thing. Shut up and sit down. Since my man said that. Finally, women have had a voice. Because you know what this man keeps speaking to me? Ever since Eve fucked up. Ever since she ate from the apple. She's never been forgiven. Women have never been forgiven for our mistake. Girls, we messed up. The feminine energy made a wrong choice. Eve, our mother Eve, she made a mistake. And she's been paying for it ever since. Men, you have to forgive the women. This is part of our ascension. Darren talks about this. What do you think we need 144 women to go through first to offset? Do you not think we have big shoes to fill? So that these big ass alpha males will respect us. This is why we went into silence for so long. Because here's the thing. He's prepared me not only for men to stand before me. I will stand before any omnipotent being and tell them why I'm here. This took me a long time to figure out my worth, my ability, so that when I see these three divine beings they showed me when I first met him, there were three beings that showed up right behind him in judge attire. They protect equity. I've spoken of this. It doesn't matter what the fuck your paperwork says. It's what your heart says. So when you show up, equity sees you. And I have spoken to these judges. I have stood before them and I have expressed everything. That's why I'm here. And as a woman who doubted herself her whole life, I doubted myself my whole life. I made sure there was programs to make me doubt myself. Satan made sure of that. And you know why I know this is because there was a channeling that came in for Queen's School when they showed me the three judges before the equity gates. And they said, "What say you?" So imagine, paperwork aside, loved ones, what say you? How do you serve the garden? You're allowed to have things that make you feel happy, but how do you serve it? We have billions of people that are lost. And if you cannot aid in that, here's your Nasera, your Jacera, nice little drip so you can live comfortably until you take our equity and our wisdom system so that you can drip more from your estate based on your vibration. Because guess what? Shit rats don't get into the kingdom. Shit rats don't get into the kingdom. We have ex-loved ones who are shit rats. They got kicked out. They don't like it so much. There's groups that they developed about us. You saw Darren that had to come in and correct the situation because there's such dysfunction. They think I'm a cult leader. spirit would fucking zap me if I was a cult leader of Satan. This is why you're here, because you feel this. Meditation is the key to channeling and activating all of your superpowers. So don't be afraid of this. Anything that disrupts you, remove yourself from it and actually go and be with it. No one does that. It's medicine for the I state. Darren, stop it. Come here. Hold on one. He's like chirping in the background. So 1 second here. Nope.
While they get ready, we will have the handouts on the Telegram group. And I've also been trying to put the link to get the handouts in the YouTube videos as well. So if you do share it with other loved ones or other parents, etc., they can go in the YouTube comments and download it from Dropbox, just so they can have the worksheet. So all this will be posted.
Okay, loved ones. Thanks again, Kim. Again, meditate. It's a state of being. It's medicine for your I state. Whatever your state of your I right now, it's medicine for that. And again, this can take on a broad spectrum of, let's call it relief, this state of being. It's going to be different for all of us, but we all share similar things that we can draw upon and share experiences. This is what this common medicine is. This is why we all resonate with it so well. This is why there is no age discrimination. This is why there's no gender discrimination. This all just kind of makes sense. It's medicine for your mind.
Medicine for your mind.
Okay, peace.
That was interesting. And wow, he's gone. That's how quickly he comes in and out. Okay, loved ones, you got a little channeling there. You've been here for a while with us. Put your questions, put your feels into the chat. You have to remember this is everything that we go to them with. So the more you document, the more you put on the record, the more we have on you. And the more, again, we can read on you. So I would love to hear from Kim and Judy and Gareth at this point.
Do you want me to unmute? Yeah, I was just actually going to write in the chat, because I wrote down before, and that might sound really dumb, but I wrote to myself.
Hold on, Judy. Do you want to re-alchemize?
Sorry.
No, don't be sorry either. It's okay.
It's a very elemental question. I was writing to myself, so how do I learn to start believing in my wings? That's what I was asking myself. And then when Darren came in with the meditation as medicine for my current I state, I thought, is that part of my answer?
Can you just ask the question one more time? Sorry, I didn't quite catch it.
Oh, when Jody was telling me before, how do I learn? I had to believe in my wings. So my question to myself was, how do I learn to believe in my wings? So then I answered, yeah.
Oh, go ahead.
So then I wrote down, and just after I wrote that, that's when Darren came in with the meditations medicine for my current I state. So I thought, is that part of my answer?
So, okay, I just, as I listened to you, what was meditation, how we started the course, saying that is a meeting with the Father, remembering where you experience, remembering who you are. So it is by remembering who you are that you recognize your power and your wings and your strength, and you behave as yourself, the true self that you are. So It is now, it's the key is trusting the source, it's trusting Father, but you create the relationship by going on a date with him, like as many times as you like. It is how much you want to remember who you are. That is the question. How much you want to remember who you are. If I answered your question, maybe.
Yes, yes, it was, yes. Yeah, very much so. Thank you.
And also, Judy, what I was getting while listening to Ravina is take that time for yourself. So whether you're mothers or fathers, and this is exactly what the course laid out, take that time. So how do I remember, where do I go? To go here, you have to take that time. You have to show up for yourself, and then that's how you remember, like Ravina said, remember who you are. But if you don't show up for you, how are you supposed to remember who you are? So make that time. And we use the word time, but make that space for yourself and show up.
And speaking of showing up, Judy, let me give you a little Queen experience that we had in Queen School, where we talk about cleaning yourself. If you want to know your wings, you first of all have to connect with yourself. And so what I do every time I shower is I intentionally wash every part of my body. So I'm aware of places that are a little bit heavier or thicker, and I'll actually take it and flick it. That's a big thing. Flick the energy as you move through your body that you pick up. It's called an energetic shower that we had our queens do, because when you're amongst water, the healing and the clearing is off the charts. So when you set intentions that I am going to energetically clear myself, and as you wash yourself, instead of quickly washing through it, and Gareth, you can attest to this, we gave you this assignment and I'd love for you to talk about this. We go through and we wash ourselves and we get out, we don't even think anything of it. Imagine if you mindfully, physically cleaned yourself and energetically cleaned yourself. Oh, now we're talking next level. This is where, okay, this is extra deep. Because there's that meditation, and then there's that meditation when we bring in your little you. Please don't go there until you're in that stage. But imagine where you're physically cleaning yourself, and then your little you comes in and goes, hey, mom and dad, I have energy here, or I need you to clean me here. When my little me came in and taught me this meditation, she came in and she monkeyed around me, and I held her feet and I wept. And I've been so emotional through this whole. I took my hands and I washed her. She was so dirty. What she thought was dirty. But I washed her and I could feel. And I kept wiping her until I knew she was clean. But until then, do that for yourself. Go and wash yourself until you feel the energy of the day or what you've picked up off of you. Set intentions for that. And every single time I'm like, and I spread my wings, loved ones, and I let the water drizzle down. And I move my body however my wings need to clear. I pass no judgment. And if you don't think I have wings, present yourself. I know I have wings. I see them. My job is to make you see yours. So when you go in the shower next time, mindfully clean yourself of any dirty energy. Return it back. Make sure the water just cleanses you. You want to talk about how do you know your wings, see them. Create situations where you can see them. Your bath or shower is the best way. Look how they took us from baths to showers to quicken it up. Because when you're in a bath, you're in your energy. So if you're gonna shower, mindfully do it. Spiritually do it. Spread your wings. I'm always amazed how when every time I do it, I'm like, wow, look how much bigger they are. Look, see them. That's how you imprint. That's how you make what you see happen. They're literally going, shh, they never wanted you. Imagine if it was that easy, where you go in a shower and you see your wings and you see me all the time. I'm always on here going, You don't see them, fucking feel them. You want to challenge me? Let's go. Because you know who you're up against? It's not me. I'm just the voice of them. So let's go. That's why he needed an alpha. And an alpha is not someone who fights, or it's someone who just has an inner knowing. He needed someone, a woman, and a female energy, which is what we're looking for, who can stake their light and go, let's go. And that's why I do what I do, why I smack who I do. Bitch slaps. Only because I love you. Because if I wasn't bitch slapping you, I don't see you. So take it as a compliment. We've lost a few loved ones recently who were very vocal on our chats and are all of a sudden silent. They got their feelings hurt, and so did their group. Spirit showed me that. We don't care. We're not here to save you from your feelings. And if we're offending you, we are just reflecting what you need to heal about yourself. Heal it and then catch up. Let's go. This is what's holding your wings back. So don't get mad at me. And if you want to, so be it. My wings are big enough for you. Arrows don't hurt airplanes. And the only time I get hurt is when I attach to you and I bring my airplane down. And I don't do that very often anymore. We will not lower our bar for you. So keep up, keep rising, get comfortable with being uncomfortable. And loved ones, the garden has greatness in store for you. Because you're not going to get in unless you're greatness. And they're training you for greatness. Do you want to get in being shitty? Do you think you can get into the garden with 30% of your, here's my paperwork, and I'm a shitty ass individual. I have no connection to spirit. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about when you're talking about spirit and meditation. That's like so woohoo to me. Do you think we're going to let you in? If you didn't notice, There's 144 women that are going to be the administrators of your estate. If you're going to use our remedy, which is the remedy, we're going to make sure that you are suitable, capable, and able to serve the garden. And if you're not, we'll make sure you're taken care of. You will not starve or be cold. Very good. You can fill out paperwork. Here's your Nasera, your Jacera. Please proceed to our wisdom system to make sure you are in full alignment of what the garden needs. And if you have a problem with that, you are probably out of alignment. Actually, you are out of alignment. And I got all my queens in line to block you. We talk about those 3 guardian angels. They got like a little board. And we have certain names on there of ex-loved ones. Oh, I can't believe you talk about that. That's just, oh, shut up. They're not qualified. We have evidence of it. We don't have to prove ourselves to dead things. Shut up. Learn, ascend, or be left behind. What the fuck where are we losing you? Holy shit, Darren's laughing in the background. You hear Meg giggle? That's him giggling. Where the fuck are we losing you? Rise. We will not lower our bar to you. Spirit will not lower its bar to you. You want to be in the garden, learn meditation, learn how to hear management, how to control your emotions. Don't worry about the outside chaos. Judy, honey, I don't care what you're listening to. Block it. You created an atmosphere where you have to choose. There's a choice you have to make. I've been holding my messages for you for so long and I can't do it anymore. There's a choice. And they're saying choose. And if you think you can stay here, Spirit doesn't let you sit on the fence. Spirit's all about jumping, showing your faith, showing what you believe in. And as long as you don't jump, as long as you don't fulfill what you're supposed to do, as long as you stay engaged in expired agreements, you're going to get lightning bolts. You're going to be unhappy. How do I know this? Because I was. I had amazing men I was with. I was in a marriage of almost 20 years. He was I gotten shit from my girlfriends. They're like, how dare you leave him? But he was not in spiritual alignment. Just because I married him and I, again, under the confines of Satan's world, I have no problem leaving that relationship now. It served me at one point, and I knew when it was not serving me. I was in turmoil. I was angry. I was not myself. They make me it's all throat. That's why blue comes out a lot in meditations. Because many of us are not expressing ourselves. We're not speaking our truth. Notice the colors. Green is heart. That's love. Purple, all seeing. Violet, all knowing. Notice the colors. Have you seen red? Red's actually grounding. It's one of the most important ones. That's why we teach you to ground so you can engage your higher gifts. So loved ones, we know this one's jam-packed. I'm going to leave you with this. The reason we gave you the child's meditation and not the adult one is so you could feel it. You can go into this and redo it if you're not a parent, and go in with your inner child and just listen. Don't teach. You're not there yet. Just listen. Document it. If you have children, do it as a family. Fuck board games. This is what you do. Let's turn on a meditation. Let's get all of our cozy pillows, whatever crystals we want. Let's do some incense. Let's start some candles. Let's build a spiritual fort, as Darren just said. Imagine. And let's push play. And then let's talk about it as a family. Did you hear how many times Atina wanted to hear about her mummy's angels? Mommy, tell me about yours. Why? Because she's seeking validation. I see so clearly, Mommy. What do you see? And it's not about being the same. This is how Mommy sees it, or this is how Daddy sees it. But here's the thing, sweetheart. You see more than I do. You're supposed to teach Mommy how to see more. You're supposed to show Daddy how to see in ways I don't know yet. So show me what you see. Do you feel that? Yeah, you. Nick, I want you to grab Liam and just give him a big hug from us. Liam, I know you're new to this, but you just know we feel you, we love you, and your imprint on this is very valuable to us. So we made you as adults feel this, because imagine if you had this as a child. That's why I wept doing this for you. If I had this 40 years ago, holy shit. But I know why I didn't. But I'm here now because I went through that 40 years to give this now, to be at such a space where I can channel this in for our little ones. So please, parents, show up. Come in with a full cup. Ask the questions. Put them on the new Elëmental chat. Teach other parents how these little ones are just waiting for you to come online. And if you don't have children, just do it and watch how it activates your little you within you. We love you. We are sending you rainbows of all kinds. And until next time,